Top 10 most dangerous airports in the world. When it comes to long-distance travel, flying on an airplane is one of the quickest, safest, and most convenient options. Regrettably, not every runway has long level stretches. This means that pilots have to be exceptionally skilled to land on a runway carved on a mountain or one that appears in a narrow valley. Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's video, we are going to go over the top 10 dangerous airports in the world. So without further ado, let's get into it. Number 10. Princess Juliana International Airport, St. Martin. Like some other Caribbean Sea runways, Princess Juliana Airport in St. Martin is perhaps the most well-known on the list. This is due in part to the public beach located just before the runway. Planes must approach at a very low altitude over the water. This frequently results in significant and loud gusts of winds and sand engulfing those enjoying the crystal blue water below. However, bothering visitors is not the only concern for the pilots. The runway is about 1.36 miles long, which is extremely short given that many of the large aircraft that land here require more than 2,500 meters to ensure a safe landing. Princess Juliana was designed to accommodate smaller planes, but the thriving tourism industry has brought A340s and 747s into regular traffic rotation. Number 9. Paro Airport. Paro Airport, located in the Himalayas, is well known for being one of the most difficult to land at in the world. Only a few pilots are qualified to fly. The airport is located in Bhutan and is about 1.5 miles above sea level. It sounds nice, but keep in mind that the airport is surrounded by sharp peaks, reaching up to 18,000 feet in height. Its runway is 6,500 feet long and only allows for daytime arrivals and departures. The most challenging part is that pilots cannot see the runway until the very last second because they must maneuver between mountains at a 45-degree angle before landing quickly. Planes must come extremely close to mountaintop homes at one point during the approach, and one red cliffside home even serves as a critical marker for pilots. Number 8. Lukla Airport, Nepal. In Nepal, the Lukla Airport, technically Tenzing Hillary Airport, serves as the primary airport for visitors to Mount Everest. The fact that this airport is nestled between mountains and the incredibly short length of the runway contributes to its difficulty in landing. The airport is, in fact, relatively small. When the airport loses power, communication with the controllers is disrupted. Even in ideal conditions, landings are risky. The airport is built on a mountainside and is 9,325 feet high. The runway has only one direction and is only 1,600 feet long, with steep slopes and angles. The runway has a mountain wall at one end and a dramatic 2,000-foot drop into the valley at the other. Number 7. Svalbard Airport, Norway. Built on permafrost, Svalbard Airport not only seems scary, but it is also an engineering marvel in its own right. The 8,000-foot runway is built directly on ice in Norway's Arctic archipelago culverts. Under the runways allow water to run from the mountain. Because there are no runway lights, flights are only permitted during the day. It may not seem like a big deal until you consider that the sun does not rise here in the winter. The airport was built on permafrost with the runway insulated against the ground to keep it from melting in the summer. While it has an excellent safety record, its location as one of the world's northernmost airports can make flights to it difficult for pilots. Even the best pilots can experience visibility and navigational difficulties due to inclement weather and proximity to the Earth's magnetic pole. As a result of these factors, one of Norway's worst air accidents occurred in 1996 at this airport. A Russian plane bound for Longyearbyen crashed into a mountain after deviating about 3.2 kilometers from its approach centerline, killing all 141 people on board. The cause of the crash was later determined to be a pilot error by crash investigators. Number 6. Wellington International Airport, New Zealand. Wellington International Airport, located in New Zealand, is yet another of the world's most challenging airports to land at. The runway is 6,350 feet long, with both ends appearing to begin and end in water. It is also tricky for pilots because the airport is located in a mountainous region of the country known for its gusty winds, making landings even more difficult. Strong gusts can knock passengers off their feet even after landing. Despite this, there have been very few accidents involving safety. Aside from that, the airport has previously been recognized as having one of the best terminals in the world. Despite this, it is consistently ranked as one of the most dangerous airports globally to land at. Number 5. Madeira Airport, Portugal. Madeira Airport is one of only a few where engineers constructed a platform to expand the runway. The landing strip is located between cliffs and the ocean shore. Engineers built a series of platforms on an artificial island to expand the runway. More than 180 columns support the runway, which must withstand the impact of landings. Only a select few pilots are qualified to land at this airport. Pilots must navigate their approach by spotting landmarks and cannot land solely based on instruments. There are strong winds on one side, high mountains on the other, and the ocean to make matters dangerous. Number 4. Telluride Regional Airport. Telluride Regional Airport is located in southwest Colorado and is widely considered one of the scariest in the world. At 9,700 feet, it is one of the highest airports in America, located about 5 miles west of Telluride. It was built in the 1980s and had over 9,400 operations per year before the current COVID-19 crisis. While it is pretty safe in practice, the approach to it can be pretty nerve-wracking. It is located on a small plateau with 1,000-foot sheer cliffs at both ends of the runway, and during the winter months, pilots must overcome strong vertical turbulence from mountain winds. Not only that, but each end of the runway is slightly higher than the middle, creating a dip, although this was reduced during a 2009 renovation. Passengers who have taken the trip will confirm that it's a thrilling ride. Number 3. Kongenhas Airport, Sao Paulo, Brazil. Kongenhas International Airport in Sao Paulo, Brazil, is not only terrifying, but it is also one of the world's most dangerous. Another airport with a short runway is also located in a densely populated area of the massive city, and landing here feels like you're scraping the tops of high-rise buildings. One of the city's 4 airports has become famous for its risky runways, which are frequently accused of being the slipperiest in the world due to the runway's lack of proper grooves to drain away excess rainwater, resulting in a buildup of standing water at times. As a result, there have been large numbers of fatal crashes. There have been several serious accidents at the airport over the years. One notable instance occurred in 2007 when a TAM Airlines Airbus A320 overran runway 35L during light rain. The plane crashed into a nearby warehouse, killing all 187 on board and 12 civilians on the ground. Number 2. MCAS, Futenma, Okinawa. This airport is located on the United States Marine Corps Air Station in Okinawa, Japan. The airstrip is in the heart of a densely populated city with houses, parks, schools, and businesses crowding right up to the fence. It is also a very busy airport with FA-18 Hornets and V-22 Ospreys landing regularly. The situation at MCAS Futenma is a direct violation of the U.S. Department of Navy's safety standards for military airfields. The Navy was advised to close the airport in 2003, but it remained open. In 2004, a CH-53 Sea Stallion crashed into one of the school buildings on the nearby campus of Okinawa International University. The fact that no one was killed was purely coincidental. But do you know that the airport is still operational today? Number 1. Gibraltar International Airport. Gibraltar International Airport is, without a doubt, the most unusual airport in southern Europe. While the runway isn't particularly difficult to land on, an intriguing design feature makes it potentially hazardous. The city's main thoroughfare, Winston Churchill Avenue, intersects the runway and must be closed when a plane needs to land. There's a stoplight on the road instructing drivers to come to a complete stop, but there have been several close calls in the airport's history. The short runway also abruptly ends at the sea on both ends, forcing pilots to come to a complete stop immediately after landing. With that being said, here we come to the end of our video. I hope you liked this video. If so, then don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you never miss any video. See you in the next video. Till then, take care. Thanks for watching.